Hi, it's David Taylor or Mr. Pelargonium here, and I'm just going to start giving a few tips over the coming weeks, just telling you a few hints and tips to get your plants looking in tip-top condition for the shows. And one today, because it's one that's affecting me, for blooms that have come out a bit earlier than I would have ideally liked. And here's a good example. This is a plant, it's one of my own bred varieties, Gosbrook Susanna. And we can see here in this bloom, just in the middle here, we got a few pips, or the individual florets, that have actually started to go over. So the easiest thing that you can do here is get a pair of tweezers and pull out these older pips that have died off in the middle. And that will allow room for these younger ones that we can see coming from underneath to fill up the space. And the bloom will grow up just exactly like a ball to fill up all the space created by these dead pips that we can easily pull out. Now, it's relatively straightforward to do. If you've got a few of them, like I have in this case, it's sometimes easier to get your finger in there. There we are. And there we are. That's a dead pip. That's gone totally over. Let me just pop that down in a saucer there. So there we are. That will tidy up. I think that it may be over in sort of 2 or 3 weeks' time, but we will have to see. Now, you can do exactly the same thing for single flowering varieties. And we can see here the ones that are going because they're actually losing their petals. So we can just get rid of those. There's that one there. I can actually see it. So you can just get... You can get to the base sort of little floret stem and just take the individual floret out. And there we are, there it is. It's getting the sort of tatty heads. There's another one there. Now, as I'm doing this single-handed, because I'm holding the camera with my other hand, there's another one there. So anywhere the petals are dropping are clearly gone over. So I suppose it's a bit simpler to define with the singles. There's a good view of all the pips that are still ready to come up on that particular head. They will grow up and close up this great big gap at the top. I'll manually show you how it will sort of work. Yeah, that's sort of grown up there now. And I'm pulling that together, and that shows you more or less what will happen. So yeah, a little tip, just to keep your heads looking fresh. I mean, you don't have to do it only with show plants, you can do it with any of your pelargoniums. And there's a little tip for today.